Jonesy
and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
At over 8,000 metres above sea level, the K2 is the second highest mountain on Earth after Mount Everest. It might just be the deadliest. I think it's even more deadly than Mount Everest. There's only one man crazy enough to ascend on his most perilous journey yet.
Define crazy.
Ant Middleton has documented all this in a new show, Killer K2 and Hello.
Here he is.
Listen, always a pleasure to see you guys. How are you?
We're great, mate. It's good to see you again.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
This mountain, I've read about this mountain. It's deadly, it's perilous, it's hard going. Where's the pleasure?
There's no pleasure in it, and I certainly didn't take any pleasure in climbing it because I only had a little period. I had a 4-week period to climb it.
Could have gone to Fiji.
Yeah.
I could have gone on holiday with the family,
Yes.
but I got literally got a 3-week notice. My pal called me up. He said, "Ant, do you want to climb a mountain?" I said, "Yeah, I do want to climb." I said, "I'm due a climb." He said, "Well, in 3 weeks' time, I'm climbing K2. Do you want to climb it with me?" So my wife was actually out shopping at the time, so I made the decision. I sort of called his bluff. I said to him, "Yep, let's do it." He said, "Send me your passport," and so I sent him my passport. Didn't think much of it. Didn't think he's going to pull it off. Anyway, within about 2 hours of the phone call, he came back with my clearance that I could climb. I could literally get on the mountain. So I had to book my tickets to Pakistan thereafter to.
Wow.
And then within 3 weeks, I found myself climbing K2, which is the second highest mountain in the world, but the most dangerous.
Yes. So how do you train for? Do you train for something like that?
I don't, because I like to think, well, it's probably my ego that's, but I like to think that throughout my military career that, climbing and hiking, I was in mountain troops, so I'm a very experienced climber anyway, that it's more of a psychological journey for me, more of a psychological sort of battle for me rather than the physical side. So training, no, but I would definitely recommend if you're going to, hit altitude,
Yes.
you definitely should train.
And altitude sickness, it doesn't. It's non-discriminate, isn't it? It just picks anyone.
It doesn't matter how fit you are, your experience that you've got if you don't acclimatise correctly. Now, I would say anything above 3,500 meters, so 3,500 meters, you've got to know what you're doing. You've got to listen to your body, and you've got to push it slowly in order for your body to dial into the lack of oxygen, because that's what's happening. The higher you get, less oxygen in the air, therefore the body has to acclimatise and get used to it.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part for you, or the scariest part? Because the topography must have been terrifying.
Yes, it was the with K2, the reason why it's so dangerous is because it's literally the steepest and the most technical. So there's no let up, you can't. But also, all the camps are aligned where, for example, Mount Everest, the camps are sort of, they're not aligned as in one line when you go up. But on K2 they are. So if you've got climbers in front of you and they knock any rocks off, or if there's any
added jeopardy.
So like bullets flying past you, because they pick up the momentum from thousands of meters, and this is snow, this is rock. So the danger of being hit and potentially being, thrown off that mountain by snow or rocks is high.
So Everest is for pussies.
I
K2
would say so, yeah,
is
definitely.
Now you, I watched you on Dancing with the Stars. Can I say this? You surprised me of how good you were on Dancing with the Stars.
Were you in that unit of the army as well?
We're talking about
That's not a Paso Doble soldier.
but Dancing with the Stars isn't.
Amanda's absolutely devastated that SAS Australia is not coming back because she was ready to go.
It is coming back.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Listen,
good on you, Brendan.
Listen, all I'm going to say is, it's not. We've had it. Put it this way: we just had a year off.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. So, will we be filming next year? I would say a high probability that we will be filming a new series.
Oh, that's good for you, Amanda.
Yes, because
you
I
were
was ready
saying
to sign on.
you were saying you were ready to.
Do you know what? It's funny because as soon as people thought that it wasn't coming back, they were, I was going to do that. So I'm just taking notes.
I was going to do that. I'd give
Amanda,
that a crack.
your name is on the list.
Can I ask, when you're filming something like this about climbing a mountain? I know people sort of make fun of Bear Grylls, that they say, I'm out here alone and there's a 10-part camera crew there. How did you go about doing it?
So I climb just with myself and 2 Sherpas. I've got a very
Peter
close
Jackson, one of the
friendship.
Sherpas.
No, he's not. That would be entertainment. So I go with a very small team.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sherpas that I use are good friends of mine. I've climbed with them before. and one of them was in the military for myself. He was a Gurkha before he was a Sherpa.
Wow.
He was a Gurkha before he was a Sherpa.
Yeah,
Where do you go after that?
There you
You
go.
become a burper.
So you mix it up. There you go. A Burper. We'll invent a new role for someone.
But did they help you film it?
Yeah, so that's what I done. I literally filmed it POV. A lot of it's, just we've got GoPros, we've got cameras, but then I just chucked my Sherpas like that, just chucked them a couple of cameras and just said, capture what you can. And believe it or not, we captured so much footage. And what we really concentrated on this documentary was the suffering, was the emotional journey, because I could have put out a documentary like Everest where I hit the summit and I've got my chest out and I'm like, yeah, this was successful, but we chose the bits that were really sort of where vulnerability was there, because the emotional roller coaster of it, because once you hit altitude, the lack of oxygen to the brain, it triggers emotional responses and you become really emotional, believe it or not. So we sort of captured that side with Killer K2, the vulnerability, the emotional roller coaster that it was, and the time scale. I only had, when I hit K2 base camp, I only had 20 or 22 days to get to the summit and back down again, taking into account that people put 6 to 8 weeks aside for this. So,
and who yelled at you? Did you yell at yourself?
Yeah.
So you just go, that's not how you climb a mountain.
Yeah. I was yelling, I was grabbing my ear and putting myself up the mountain, having a word with myself. And I just imagine Amanda was behind me going, get up that mountain, boy.
Well, I've got all the paperwork for Amanda here. She's ready to go.
I'd rather do K2, actually.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Amanda.
And it's great to talk to you again. Killer K2 with Ant Middleton premieres Thursday, the 24th of October on 7+. It's just always great to see you.
No, always a pleasure to come in, and that's why I love coming in. I actually flew in late last night, and they were like, do you want to go on Jonesy and Amanda? I was like, yes, I do.
Good on you, Ant.
He didn't even have to yell at himself for that. It was happening.
Yeah, it's happening. Up, ready to go.
We're happy for you to summit our North Face.
There you go. Listen,
Climbing talk.
Climbing talk. It is. It is climbing talk.
It's
I
climbing
love
talk.
that. Love that, Jonesy.
Thank you, Ed.